Hey guys, and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 4. As always, I am DemonFire93, and last time we started the Necromancer campaign, I guess, where Goldoth Half-Dead is getting revenge on some people. But today we start the Fiery Realm. A startling vision from another realm informs Goldoth that his master Calabar didn't perish during the Reckoning. Now he must battle crusaders and demons to find a way to reach this other world and rescue the one who saved his life long ago.
In the scope of the universe, we are but a single breath.
Sure.
To say we're insignificant is to give us too much credit.
Yikes.
But when the universe chooses you to be a part of its plan, you'd better hold on and take what you can get, because your ride will surely be over before you know it.
Okay, I'm gonna take everything I can get. Seldom do I dream, but this was no nightmare. This was a vision that shocked me awake with a searing pain. Fire, blistering, agonizing heat. It took some time for me to realize this wasn't my pain, some memory of the flames that nearly killed me long ago, but my master's pain. How? Calabar perished during the Reckoning. He could not have survived, could he? But if he still existed somewhere, would that not explain my ever-present nagging feeling that something important had been left undone? My answer came as another image flashed into my mind. Like a club to the back of my head, it was my master's fate surrounded by the cruel, taunting images of demons. Master? I said softly. I could still see his pleading eyes. I received no answer, but I knew what I had to do. I had to find him. I had no choice. You know, it's an interesting little thing here. I didn't see... Hold on. Where is it? Rescue Calabar, lose Goldoth. Was there interesting. Okay, well, never mind then. Vampires and skeletons and zombies, join me together, won't you? Aha! A gate. Okay. And another, the Keymaster's tent, of course. And another gate. And a place with the thing. Okay. Don't understand that one as much. A town here for me. Interesting. That's it, fool. Come and get me. Ooh, you're actually gonna come out and play, eh? I like that about you. Yep, go ahead and try. And go ahead and die. Alright. We lost 5 skeletons, but we gained them back. Just like that. And we've captured Paphos. Well. Here we are. We can get skeletons and imps, as well as either ghosts or Cerberus, and vampires or the venom spawns, and then the dragon graveyard. But of course, necromantic amplifier. Which needs Tower of Darkness level 1. Alright, let's begin our ascent into greatness. Question is, where do the zombies come from? You know? That's the weird thing with this game, is that it decided to give so many, you know, they gave so much. They're like, hey, we're gonna have all these different creatures, but none of them can actually come from the dwellings. They're not coming from the actual, like, castles, the towns. Over the past few months, I have made sure that none of my borders intersect with territories occupied by nations like Great Arcan or Peladra. No use making enemies yet. Still, much of this new world remains unclaimed. For instance, at this moment, the spectral commander of my forces, the former Sir Mardor, has taken the bulk of my army to carve out the borders of what will become the new kingdom of Necros, while I searched for Calabar. Come, I said. Although Mardor had been many miles away, he appeared before me in an instant. Such was the magical bond between us. Funny how he still chooses to wrap his spectral form in a long black hood and cloak. A trace of shame for his present state, perhaps. He'll get over that in time when he has forgotten he was once human. I hope you left someone capable in command, I said. You are going to be gone for some time. Yes, the vampire Captain Enric, Mardor said. The one who betrayed you. Interesting. I have heard that Enric suffers near starvation under Mardor's command. Apparently, he still resents the man's betrayal. Are you meeting much resistance? No. Even the living often offer to join us. They swear loyalty to Necros, but I wonder what they will do when you tell them they must give up their lives to become part of Necros' army of the undead. For now, they won't have to. Those who die naturally or in accidents will be enough to reinforce the army. I'll be doing them a favor, really. They will not have no use for graveyards anymore, I said. None of that pesky mourning either, Mordor said sarcastically. Even though he was forever in my service, bound to me by a pact stronger even than the one I share with my master. Mordor had retained some of his willful resistance. It didn't bother me much, though. In fact, knowing that he must follow my orders against his own will made my bossing him around more fun. You're coming with me now, Mardor. Where I'm going, I might have need of a military commander, I said. Many thought the Cregan demons had perished in the reckoning, but I knew the truth. Their numbers have been diminished for sure, and they are disorganized and weak, but some retreated to the safety of another realm. That's where I would find my master. I am yours to command, Master, Mardor said. I would have it no other way, I said. All right. Arc. Stuff. One can't simply open a gateway to a specific location without tremendous magical power, and even then no one knows how to direct that power. That knowledge was lost long ago. However, I have a theory that a temporary gateway can be opened by unleashing a tremendous amount of magical power at a nexus point of the lines of magic that flow through everything in the universe. Through my studies of nature magic, I have learned to see these lines of magic. Finding a nexus point shouldn't be hard. Opening the gateway, however, will be much more difficult, but I think I have received a prod in the right direction. That prod came in the form of a knight of Peladra, who came to this area on a crusade against the undead. He searches for an ancient sword rumored to be a powerful weapon against demons called the Angel's Blade. There is no question that this weapon is connected to the realm that gives a demon its powers, otherwise it wouldn't be so effective against one. It is my hope to find the Angel's Blade first. When I shatter it at a magical nexus point, I believe it will create a gateway to the realm where my master awaits. A long shot, I know, but what choice do I have? So is that where this is? Maybe? Build me my dragon graveyard. Yes, I quite like that. Alright, this must be the only way we can go. Well, I want to run. Alright then. Spectres don't need sleep, so when I stop my army to rest, Mardor slips away to see to other matters, such as my campaign to secure the borders of Necros. When I awake, he is usually waiting for me with reports about our progress, not last night. Come to me, Mardor, I said aloud. Within minutes, his shrouded form appeared. Where were you? Traveling the western borders of Great Arcan. I was confirming some interesting rumors, Mardor said. He seemed excited about something. What? Great Arcan has been having trouble with raids along its western borders. A rather large barbarian tribe is responsible. It seems Queen Emilia has made a fatal mistake and sent a significant portion of her troops to deal with these barbarians. This has left their eastern borders nearly unguarded. Within a month, we could conquer Great Arcan. Conquer Great Arcan? Of all the nations that have formed since the Reckoning, it is the largest and perhaps the strongest. Unlike the desolate landscapes of Necros, Great Arcan is resource-rich. If I could absorb it into Necros, I would certainly be the most powerful force on the planet. So why does the prospect of marching on Great Arcan frighten me? Drop your plans and I'll take a look at them, I told Mardor. Alright, near the portal we go. Where are we at? In this new land here, huh? Alright. Very interesting. To say the least. Well, hello there. You, sir, stand no chance of survival. Oh my. No chance of survival. Thank you, come again. Chaos Annex! I sat on a tree stump with Mardor's maps on my lap, studying them for hours. His plans seemed solid. With a modest force, we could push our way through the borders of Great Arcan, robbing graveyards and villages along the way to reinforce our army. If we marched all day and night, which my undead troops are quite capable of, I would be sitting on the throne of Great Arcan within the month. By then, it would be too late for the armies along the western border to turn back, and even if they did, we would have an army twice their size, 5 times their size, if we really wanted to dominate them. Shall I make the arrangements? Mardor asked from over my shoulder. No. What? I folded the maps and tucked them inside my shirt for another purpose. We're not attacking Great Arcan, I said. I know my history, Mardor, and even every time a Necromancer becomes a threat, the entire world mobilizes against them. No one, not even orcs or trolls, wants to be ruled by someone who consorts with the dead. But we can conquer them all. No, there is no louder death knell for a Necromancer than becoming too ambitious. We could rule the world! Why remain weak? Mardor shouted. I don't want to be weak, Mardor, just harmless in the eyes of my enemies. Neither do I want to rule the world. Where will that get me? Dead, most likely. No, I can do all that I want with my small piece of the world, and that is good enough for me. Now go before your insolence angers me. Mardor vanished as I commanded, but this would not be the end of it. I pulled Mordor's maps from my shirt and smiled as I came up with another use for them. Interesting. What do we got? I wonder. What are his great uses for them? Yeah! I rolled my letter around Mardor's maps, describing his strategy for conquering Great Arcan, and sealed it with some black wax. This was my first correspondence as King of Necros, so it hadn't occurred to me until now that I was going to need a signet ring. Oh well, my thumb wouldn't do for now. Right. What's this one? It's time for you to come out and play. You dare come into my lands? Act like you're some tough shit. Let me tell you, boy, you are dead wrong. Well, so much for you. Hello there. You think yourself some tough shit, do you? I assure you, you're wrong. You're dead, lady. Oh darn, you killed my imps. I killed your everything. The spinning rainbow lines of magic are invisible to all but a trained eye, but you can see where they converge above this spot in a gleaming ball almost too bright for you to look at. You will find no better place for a gateway. Now, you only need to shatter the Angel's Blade on this spot to find out if your theories are correct. Ah, so we have to go get the Angel Blade and bring it back here. Got it! Okay, fair enough. Hello? Oh, hello. Didn't even see you there. Oh, you bastard! Goodbye. It's a shame to have to kill my own people. Really it is. But we do what we must. I'll take it. Soon after you capture Ash Fenton, one of your aides reports that an enemy caravan is blah 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 blah. Oh, you have Cerberide, do you? You made the wrong choice. Nice! I have use for them now. Give me this. Give me this, give me this, give me this. Come on then. Come on then. Ta-da! No casualties on 2 bone dragons, and we gain 2 bone dragons. Hello there. You there? Oh my. Oh, good lord. You are much stronger than I thought. My imps are much weaker. For fuck's sake. These imps are useless. And now the imps are dead. Simply dead. These imps are worthless, I must say. Give all of the things. Yeah, player's been eliminated. The heck is that? Demonary, all demon type summoning spells, death magic, called twice as many creatures. Interesting. Yes, let's do that instead. Alright. We have suffered attack after attack without replacements from our commander. The boys and I have agreed to sneak you through the gate if you'll bring us 8 bone dragons. Good lord. 8? We don't even have 8? We've got 7. Between both my armies. I have come to believe that there are 2 great forces at work in the universe, creation and destruction, and I have dedicated myself to the understanding one to understanding one of them in the hope of learning the secrets of the universe as well. Destruction is indiscriminate. It uses all of us for its purposes. There was a time when I thought only necromancers such as myself represented the force of destruction and death. Not true. All things must crumble, all things must die. This is the one truth in the universe, and thus, even a nation commanded by a necromancer, the embodiment of death, must be destroyed. When others, like the powerful necromancer Sandro, sought to control the world, don't mind me the fact that I have Sandro in my army, under my control, he's one of my commanders, the force of destruction supported them temporarily. Then, for lack of a better description, it changed its mind. Destruction and death turned upon itself. That's why no single man has ever ruled the world for long. All things must die. As long as our fickle universe doesn't notice what you're doing, you're safe. Right. Okay. Time to take this town. Come closer, why don't you? That's it, you rat bastard. Alright, now it's time to get close and kill ya. Kill you dead. Thank you very much. 2 ghosts resurrected. We've captured Styx. I love that band. Or the River Styx, which is another way of looking at it. So we need to get 8 bone dragons, do we?